Good evening, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha and these are the headlines of the hour. 7 Yarsagumba caterpillar fungus collectors died this year alone in the high Himalayan Patan due to altitude sickness. Government, which collects high revenue, negligent in securing the lives of its citizens. Actions of NGOs in the parliament raises risk of influence in formulation of laws. Lawmakers dependent on donor countries for providing lunch, foreign trips, trainings, among others. Israeli army conducts intensive airstrikes on multiple areas in the Gaza Strip, killing at least 44 people and injuring more. And India give Bangladesh a victory target of 197 runs in the T20 World Cup Super 8 match. Hardik Pandya shines with the bat with an unbeaten half-century. Caterpillar fungus known as Yarsagumba, which is considered the Himalayan gem, is collected during the monsoon season. However, the collection of Yarsagumba, which is found in the high mountainous region, is a challenging task. Many individuals who take the dangerous journey with hopes of making their ends meet never return home. 7 Yarsagumba collectors have died this year alone due to high altitude sickness. 22-year-old Jamuna Bista of Gautamkot of Atbiskot Municipality 4, Rukum West, who had reached Dolpa to collect Yarsagumba, died in Yarcha Patan of Dolpo, Buddha Rural Municipality on 27th of May last month. She had died due to altitude sickness and lack of timely rescue and treatment. On the same day, Bam Bahadur Basnet of Barekot Rural Municipality 7, Jajarkot, also died in Naure Patan of Shefuksundo Rural Municipality due to the same reason. Residents of the Tarai and hilly regions are at risk of altitude sickness as the Patan region is at high altitude. Permits are granted every year for the collection of Yarsagumba in the Patan area for a month from 10th of Nepali month of Jesta, which is around the 3rd week of May. However, due to its high altitude, Yarsagumba collectors lose their lives every year. The collection of Yarsagumba is considered the main source of income for the residents of Dolpa, while it is a seasonal income source for the residents of the nearby districts. Therefore, Yarsagumba collectors from Rukum East and West, Rolpa, Jajarkot, Salyan, Jumla and Humla, among other districts, reach the mountainous area of Patan in Dolpa to collect the caterpillar fungus. The government collects 500 rupees each from residents around the national park, 2,000 rupees each from the residents of the district, and 3,000 rupees each from people of neighboring districts. Likewise, the Central Area Management Committee charges between 100 to 500 rupees for waste management and prevention of theft and hunting. Meanwhile, the authority has made no arrangements for the safety of Yarsagumba collectors and their rescue and treatment. According to the police, 7 Yarsagumba collectors died this year alone due to altitude sickness. 5 of them were from the nearby districts, while 2 were residents of Dolpa. Yarsagumba is being collected in more than 24 places of Mugum Karmarong Rural Municipality and more than 100 places of Dolpa this year. The support received from non-governmental organizations, NGOs, have become infamous as the Parliament Secretariat has not prepared a clear directive regarding the types of support that can be obtained from NGOs. Due to this, the issue of lawmakers of the State Affairs Committee having lunch with the funds provided by an international organization became a scandal. International non-governmental organizations, INGOs, manage various projects in the country. Some term those projects a way to improve competency of the Parliament, while others say they uplift the Parliament's fiscal and technical infrastructures. This shows that foreign donor countries have made investment in the Parliament and lawmakers. Lawmakers who go on foreign visits with funds provided by such organizations and the Parliament that collects information regarding formulation of laws as well as skills to use computers, printers, vehicles, and microphones have made a big issue regarding a foreign organization providing lunch at the Parliamentary Committee. This is considered ethically wrong. Assistance from several non-governmental organizations were taken for the formation of the Constitution of Nepal since the first Constituent Assembly election. However, details of the assistance provided by these organizations have not been made public yet. Assistance for the Constitution Formation Project was received from the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, European Union, National Democratic Institute, Swiss Embassy, Nepal Law Society, Center for Constitutional Dialogue, among other organizations. Likewise, various organizations from Germany, Denmark, and Switzerland have contributed financially for the formation of the country's constitution and peace process. Various programs at the executive and judicial bodies are conducted with the financial assistance of non-governmental organizations. The government's budget partially depends on the funds provided by these organizations. However, clear laws in this regard are required. Meanwhile, the Speaker and the Chairperson of the National Assembly have failed in this regard. Speaker Devraj Ghimire and National Assembly Chair Narayan Prasad Dahal directed the committees under the Federal Parliament not to accept assistance from non-governmental organizations without directives after the issue regarding the lunch provided by a foreign donor was made public last Tuesday. Directives had been issued prior to this to mandatorily take permission from the International Department before accepting support from NGOs. However, those concerned have failed to abide by it. The trend of changing ambassadors with the change in government has not portrayed a good image of Nepal in the international community. The government had decided to recall 11 ambassadors on 6th of June earlier this month and recommended ambassadors to 8 countries yesterday. 2 days after being appointed Prime Minister on July 13, 2021, Sher Bahadur Deuba, through the cabinet decision, had cancelled the recommendations of 11 ambassadors that were made by the KP Sharma Oli-led government. The Deuba government also took a decision in October 2021 to recall 12 ambassadors appointed by the Oli-led government. The new ambassadors were appointed 4 months later, but their tenure did not even last for 2 years. After the formation of the new ruling alliance, the government decided to recall the ambassadors who were appointed in March earlier this year, and the cabinet yesterday recommended new ambassadors. No one has paid serious attention on what kind of effects will the trend of changing ambassadors quickly have on Nepal's diplomacy. Nepal sends ambassadors to embassies in 30 countries and 3 permanent missions to the United Nations. According to the Ambassador Appointment Directive 2075, no less than 50% of the appointments should be made by including officers at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The rest of the appointments can be political appointments. As political parties have made a mockery of the appointment of ambassadors, it has dented the country's image in the international arena. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, why have cases of fraud and human trafficking increased in the foreign employment sector? 48% voted for A, poor regulation, 35% for B, involvement of officials, and 17% for C, lack of awareness among workers. And here's today's question. What's your take on the trend of appointing and recalling ambassadors neglecting their experience and expertise? Your options are A, negligence in diplomacy, B, negative effect of power sharing, and C, compulsion due to alliance. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. In our Public Voice segment, today we have asked people in several provinces what the government must do to generate employment opportunities in the country. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
सरकारले ठाउँ ठाउँमा कल कारखानाहरू खोल्दिने
प्राकृतिक सम्पदाका विषयहरूलाई चाहिँ तपाईको चाहिँ प्रवर्धन गरेर सम्बोधन गरेर सिपमूलक तालिम दिएर नै जहाँसम्म लाग्छ युवाहरू रोजगार गर्न सक्छन्
सरकारले उद्योगमा लगानी लगाउनु पर्यो
एउटा नीति ल्याउनु पर्यो र जसको जे क्षमता छ त्यही अनुसारको उनीहरुलाई रोजगारमा लगाउने काम गर्नु पर्यो
कृषिलाई आधुनिक क्षेत्र बनाएर कृषिलाई व्यवसायीकरण गर्न अत्यन्त जरुरी छ
उद्योग धन्दाहरुको प्रवर्धन गरेर पनि तपाईको युवाहरुलाई रोजगार दिनुपर्छ
सिप
नभएका युवाहरू छन् भने सिकाउनतर्फ सरकार लाग्नु पर्यो।
स्किलफुल ट्रेनिङहरू दिनु पर्यो नगर स्तरमा, गाउँहरुमा।
हाम्रो देशमा धेरै उद्योगहरू बन्द भएको छ, त्यो उद्योगहरू चाहिँ सञ्चालनमा ल्याउनु पर्यो।
बिना धितो ऋण उपलब्ध गराउनु पर्यो र त्यो ऋण लगानी लगाएर चाहिँ नि बिना धितोको ऋणले मान्छेलाई रोजगारी व्यवस्थापन गर्नु पर्यो।
बन्द भएको कल कारखाना खोल्नु पर्यो, व्यवसायीले सजिलैसँग ऋण पाउनु पर्यो।
रोजगारीमूलक तालिम दिनु पर्यो।
स्थानीय कच्चा पदार्थमा आधारित नयाँ खाली उद्योगहरू सञ्चालन गर्ने, लघु घरेलु र साना उद्योगलाई प्रवर्धन गर्ने।
It's time now for the international update. The Israeli army conducted intensive airstrikes on multiple areas in the Gaza Strip, killing at least 44 and injuring more. Israeli army conducted multiple rounds of airstrikes and shelling on several areas, including Gaza City in the northern Gaza Strip, the Nuseirat area in central Gaza, and Rafah in the south. In Al-Mawasi area, northwest of Rafah, the Israeli attacks targeted the tent area where displaced people were sheltered, killing at least 25. So far, the Israeli military has not yet responded to this incident. In a separate report yesterday, 2 Palestinians were injured by Israeli army gunfire in the town of Beita, south of the West Bank city of Nablus. According to the Palestinian Red Crescent Society, the 2 injured, including a 16-year-old, had been sent to hospital for treatment. The Al-Qassam Brigades, the armed wing of the Islamic resistance movement Hamas, issued a statement yesterday evening saying that its armed personnel used heavy caliber mortars to destroy an Israeli military gathering point in the eastern area of central Gaza. The statement also mentioned that the Al-Qassam Brigade's armed personnel fired mortar shells at the Israeli military command post and vehicles located in the Netzarim corridor, killing 2 Israeli soldiers.
Sports news.
India have given Bangladesh a victory target of 197 runs in the T20 World Cup Super 8 match. In the match currently being played at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in North Sound, Antigua, India were put to bat first and posted 196 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. Hardik Pandya top scored for India with an unbeaten 50 off 27 balls, smashing 3 sixes and 4 fours. Opener Virat Kohli also scored 37 off 28 balls. Rishabh Pant contributed 36 off 24 balls, and Shivam Dube added 34 off 24 balls. Tanzim Hassan Shakib and Rishad Hussain grabbed 2 wickets each for Bangladesh, while Shakil Al-Hassan also claimed a wicket. Chasing a victory target of 197 runs, Bangladesh have scored 76 runs in 11 overs for the loss of 2 wickets, according to a recent update. Narendra Singh Rawat from Nepal Army won the title of the national uphill run towards the men's category, while Purna Lakshmi Neupane, also from Nepal Army, lifted the women's title. The national uphill run, which started from Chovar's Charghare, went through Chanakhel Dobato, Champadevi School, Khari Banjang, APF School, Godam Chowk, Jwaladevi Chowk, Matsya Narayan Temple, Janabikas Temple, APF Academy, Matatirtha Temple, Balagaon Chowk, Bhatkepati and Pani Tanki, and ended at Chovar's Charghare, where it started from. Nepal Army's Narendra Singh Rawat won the men's title, completing the run in 19 minutes and 51 seconds. Along with the title, Rawat bagged 75,000 rupees in prize money. Kiran Rawal, also from Nepal Army, finished second with a timing of 21 minutes and 55 seconds and claimed 50,000 rupees in cash prize, while Tribhuvan Army's Sushil Kumar Shahi claimed the 3rd spot to win 30,000 rupees. Towards the women's side, Purna Lakshmi Neupane from Nepal Army lifted the title, finishing the distance in 1 hour and 47 minutes to bag 75,000 rupees in prize money. Tribhuvan Army Club's Nirmala Kesi came in second to claim a cash prize of 50,000 rupees, while Kotang's Priya Rai finished third to win 30,000 rupees. A total of 265 athletes participated in today's national uphill run. National Sports Council member, Secretary Tangkalal Ghising distributed the prizes to the winners. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.